Hi, everybody. Happy Mental Health Week. I don't know how many people know that, but this is Mental Health Week. And given the fact that it's Mental Health Week, I thought that I would answer a question that I've been asked a number of times over the last little while, given the fact that I work in children's mental health in particular. And the question is, you know, is this current situation with our kids going back to school with all of these parameters and changes and things happening, will this be traumatizing to them? And I just want to say, well, we never know if something will or will not be traumatizing. We can give facts associated with what is trauma. So, Dr. Basil Vanderkolk describes trauma as not having internal and external resources to cope with an external threat. So, the external threat in this case is COVID and all the changes that are associated with COVID. The internal resources are things that we bring to the party in a sense. So this is, our general health overall. It's our belief systems, or how we see the world, ourselves, and others, and it's also the things that make us who we are in a sense of how we describe or explain things, like through our education, through our knowledge, the things that we naturally have internally. Externally are the other things that we have. So whether it be wealth or housing or safe homes or networks or a good economy, or good economic situation, sorry, as well as the people that surround us, our friends, our families, and what have you. So these are internal and external resources, and these things are the things that will help us battle the adversities. So as different adversities come, bad things happen all the time. They're going to continue to happen as they come at us. Do we have the internal and the external resources to cope? A lot of us have our kids, and if we're worried about our kids, chances are we're really good external resources that are supporting our kids through this, and they'll see it as just an adversity and not necessarily something traumatizing. There's a lot of research that was done post lots of different events, but post 9/11, as well as we see this with immigration and different things like that. And what we see is people come together in family networks who have good support systems around them tend to make it through these things a lot better. And it's my goal that my kids, my 5 kids, will see this thing as that time when they had to wear masks at school, and they maybe couldn't bring their indoor shoes in, and had to worry about water fountains or bathrooms or whatnot, and lineups and things, because there were new parameters for that year or 2 years that had happened. So it's my goal that through my support in them, I could be a good external resource, supporting them with the internal resources that they need to cope and manage with this. So it's just an adversity, just something that happened over a period of time, and it's not threatening. If you want to see a really good video on this stuff, the Harvard page for the Center of the Developing Child has great videos and resources on resiliencies that support young people through really hard times. And there's a great video that says it often takes one caring adult. One caring adult. And if we think about that, if we're caring enough to ask the question, chances are we're the caring adult that our kids need. So, will this be traumatizing? Obviously we don't know because we're still going through it. But what we do know is that if we're doing the right things, and we're continuing to support each other, and we're continuing to help each other, and we're continuing to educate ourselves and others, and we're surrounding ourselves with everything that we need, then this will just be another adverse situation. But we do overall need to take care of our mental health. We need to do those things like our safety plans and our self-care plans and all those other things that I've talked about in the past. We need to do those things because just like our physical health, we can get sick physically. We can also have mental health that has ebbs and flows and ups and downs. And sometimes we need more help and sometimes we need less help. So take care of your mental health. Happy Mental Health Week.